Hey, Adam, thanks for joining us
No
today.
problem, no problem.
So, if you want, first of all, do you want to introduce yourself to the listeners?
I'm Adam, Adam Condron, came from Dublin, Ireland. I'm now at McRea College, just after finishing my first semester, and all went pretty well.
Nice one, nice. So, who did you play for then before you came over to play for McRea?
So before here, I played for Shamrock Rovers, under 19, well from under 15s to 19s, so I was there for about 4 years roughly. And then I played a little bit of Leinster Senior League in my kind of break time between that before I came here as well.
Okay, nice one, nice one. So, you said there you had a break time. So, what did you do between finishing secondary school and coming over?
So I'd say I took maybe 2 or 3 months off first.
Okay.
Then I started working on a construction site, maybe like October. It was alright at the start, and then kind of the winter came along, it's in the rain all the time, it just became less more enjoyable. So I ended up getting this offer to come here, seeing how good of an opportunity it was, and just took a chance of it.
Nice one, nice. So, you played for Rovers up until under 19s. What were your options then after that, both in terms of football, school, trade? What did you have?
I mean, I was never really a big fan of school.
Okay.
And so kind of college wasn't really an option for me to decide into. So I did the trade, realised it wasn't my favourite thing to do after a few months. As I said, you got the offer, like the chance to give me this opportunity. So looked a bit more into it and just realised like it's a big chance to miss out on that, like could completely change your life.
Okay.
So after football, we finished in November, and so we had a bit of time off where I went, joined Leinster Senior League, just trying two nights a week really, taking it easy. And then I got into the goal of getting all this sorted and came here.
Brilliant. So Leeds McRae's just outside of Charlotte.
Yeah.
So what's the first impressions kind of coming into the city of Charlotte?
I mean, it's very big, and you can see it around back home anyway, you know, huge buildings everywhere. It's a lovely city, very warm compared to freezing your arse off back home, everything like that. But yeah, it's definitely something worth experiencing.
Okay. So you went to Leeds McRae. What did you decide to study there?
So my major at the moment is sports management,
Okay.
and I'm hoping to minor in some sort of business where I can later on, you know, get into kind of personal training, hopefully have my own like type program, which I think would be very useful for something that I'm kind of interested in.
Nice one. Nice. You've already chosen to do sports management?
Yeah.
Nice. So just deciding on the minor.
Yeah.
Nice one. Nice. And what was it like kind of going to classes here compared to what you did for your leaving?
It's a lot more controllable, you know, like it's not like you're constant in class, you know. Yeah, you have a class for an hour, you could get 2 hours off for your next class, you know, get a bit of food in the cafeteria, then you go back for another hour class and you could be free for the day then.
Okay.
Where later on in the evening you might have a bit of training, you could train in the morning sometimes, but it's definitely a lot more like scheduled out better than it would be back home.
Okay. So who set your schedule?
So you have like an advisor, they kind of pick your classes, they show what you need to have done, like what class you need for your minor, and they just kind of take control of everything. You sit down, they discuss like, oh, do you want to take this class or do you want to take this next year or whatever, but yeah, they help everything get sorted.
Nice. And that helps you kind of balance the football
Yeah.
and.
They nearly like actually plan your schedule for you.
Brilliant.
Just to make everything a lot easier.
Okay, brilliant. So you mentioned there the cafeteria, so tell me how that works in terms of your eating for the year.
So I mean, you're provided with 3 meals a day. You get your breakfast, I think it's starts at like 7 in the morning till 10:30 maybe. Then you get your lunch from 11 till 2 o'clock, and then your dinner is from like 4:30 in the day till 8 o'clock at night. So you always have a chance to go get your meals. It's all free in your plan. You get some plans from like the trainers, tell you what's best to eat,
Brilliant.
especially coming up to game days. And yeah, like some days you have very good food. The other days you're not as much selection, but there's always fries, there's always chicken there, burgers, pizza, and then they always have like a main meal that they serve up.
Okay, that's fun. And so who would you go to have these meals with?
I mean, you're always just with your team. Everyone's
Okay.
always around, like especially as a freshman. We had big classes here. I think there was 10 of us, so we're all in the one dorm. You know, like you walk down the hallway, you see someone walking by saying, "Oh, you want to get some food?" You walk down and there's already 1,500 boys in there eating the same thing for the team with that. Yeah, so,
brilliant. So it wasn't kind of hard for you to kind of make friends once you got there.
I mean, I settled in very quick. I think, especially the group boys that were around me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, none of them really like judgmental. They're all like get to introduce you. They all have a laugh with you, and yeah, it's quality.
Brilliant, brilliant. So what would a typical day look like at college at Leeds McRea?
So I mean, when we first got there, we had a week of no classes. We were just training and stuff like that. So we'd get up 6 a.m, do a training session. You go back, you get your day, kind of a while to yourself, get a bit of food, relax, and then you go back out in the evening, have another good session, which sounds tough, but soon you pick up your fitness, everything just gets going a lot quicker. And then once classes start, you kind of stop the 6 a.m. sessions, get more introduced to class and stuff like that. But I mean, mass classes I'd have days 3 classes a day, so you're not overwhelmed with classes. And then later on in the evening again, you go back out, you do your practice, and then you're free again for the night. So you you can chill around, you can go, especially with the mountains, you can go walk around loads of places, see loads of sights and stuff like that. So yeah.
Brilliant. And you said there, training twice a day got you up to speed. How did you find it kind of settling in and adjusting to the football side of it?
I mean, at first, when I first came there, I thought, seeing how quick people were, kind of got to me a little bit, thinking like, I might not be as good enough for this team as I thought I was going to be. But as soon as you kind of get comfortable around the boys, you settle in, you find just your rhythm, you just, get going real quick, and your fitness builds up very quick over here, especially because of the heat. I thought it'd be a huge issue for me, but after a few weeks, fitness is skyrocketing.
Okay, and so how did Leeds McRea do this season?
I mean, we were going pretty good at the start. We got a couple of wins, 1 loss maybe, and we got a massive hurricane ended up hitting us, which actually displaced us from Leeds McRea. So we were out of school for a week, no being around all the boys. I had to go with one of the lads, stayed at his house for the week, and then one of the schools, Ferrum, had took us in, had a free whole dorm for us and I think 4 other teams from our school. So we were all reunited again, but I think that was a big issue for us, as in we missed loads of home games, travelling for every game, just weren't in our usual kind of setup. But even with that, we played some pretty good teams like Converse in the national tournament, Young Harris, who we should have got national tournament. Some teams like Mars Hill as well had striker of All-American. I mean, he didn't do anything against us, so he did.
You were marking him?
Yeah, me and one of the lads were marking him, but I mean, overall it was definitely a good season, big learning experience for me, just to understand how everything works here. And it's just, I think we got into the conference tournament, got unlucky with a team that were very good, 2-0 down, brought it back to 2-1, and they scored a goal in the last 2 minutes, which is a bit heartbreaking, but it's a big learning experience for me.
Brilliant. And how did you find it the first few months? Did you miss home at all? Was there ever a time where you're like, it's not worth it, I want to go home?
I think for me personally, no, I think I loved every minute this semester. When you're first coming over, you're thinking, all my friends and my family are not around me anymore, but when you realise who, the team you have that are so bonded together, that you're constantly with every day, it's kind of slips out of your head a little bit.
Okay.
And you just kind of...
Gina won't want to hear that.
No, I don't think so. But no, you do miss them obviously, but
yeah,
you always go on the phone, have a call.
Right.
You can text anyone and stuff like that, but I mean, the group I had, I think, just made it so easy for me to get comfortable around everyone.
Brilliant.
And just settle in very quick.
Brilliant. So, in terms of looking forward to the future, what are your aims now? What do you want to do with now that you're getting your degree, you're playing football? What do you want to do after?
I'm kind of hoping after school, get my degree. I don't know whether I'll stay in America or go back home.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to get into personal training, kind of build a bit of clientele, and then later on kind of have maybe even a home studio.
Brilliant.
Where I can have my own kind of little setup,
Nice.
Have clients and just try to help people better themselves.
Nice one. So you finished your exams when?
I finished my exams on Wednesday. I had my last exam on Wednesday.
Okay, so that was what,
11th. Yeah.
Okay, so what does the winter break look like for you?
So you have your Thanksgiving break,
Okay.
where obviously it's tough for international England to stay around somewhere, but all the boys are very welcome. They invite you home. Pretty much everyone gives you an offer to go there, go here. And it's very good to experience all these different type of places, see how all these people live different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But when you come back, you have a week of classes and they're quite more chill because you're getting ready for your exams. So you're not overloaded with material. You're just kind of getting ready in your exam. I mean, you're not allowed to have more than 2 exams a day. So if you have 3 exams in one day, you're rescheduled to another day,
Nice.
so you give yourself more time,
Okay.
and you're not overwhelmed again.
Nice. So you finished your exams, when are you due back then?
To class,
Yeah.
so our move-in day is the 12th,
Okay.
which is a Sunday,
Okay.
and then you're back in class on the Monday.
Nice.
But because we're only coming back and you're not really like in season as much in the spring, so I think we got like a couple of weeks off still from trying to get back into the flow, and then we're back into the gym, doing a bit of gym work, bit of practice, and then we have a few games as well throughout the semester.
Brilliant. So you're saying before that you were thinking of where to go for spring break. So
Yeah.
what do the options look like at the
I
moment?
mean, because all the seniors are quite close to everyone on the team as well, so we all kind of want to give them a good last like little trip. So there's little talks of Cancun in Mexico,
Yes.
which I think would be very good for some of the boys. And then there's always different places you can go. There's always Florida, it's always warm there, a lot of beaches and stuff like that. So definitely some places to look at.
Nice one, brilliant. So looking back now compared to what you were doing before and where you've come now, how do you feel after your first few months in the US?
I think it's made a huge impact on my life. I think, back home, obviously it's good being around your friends and family, but this is something that not everyone gets to experience. It's life changing. I mean, you're always worrying before you come over, thinking of the worst things that could happen, but I mean, I struggled at the start, wasn't allowed to play.
Yes.
That got sorted, and since then everything just went up and up. You have some downs, like obviously we had a big down with the hurricane and the loss obviously in the conference, but other than that, like, you're always around all the boys, having a great laugh, having a good time, training every day, just bettering yourself every day.
Brilliant. So you're flying home to Ireland when?
So I'm flying home this evening.
Okay.
And I have a connecting flight, which is about 2 hours, but I'm surprised my family for coming home.
Brilliant.
And I think hopefully gives them a good little surprise.
Nice. So who knows, who doesn't know at the moment?
I mean, only one of my brothers knows out of 2 of them. Some of my mates know, one of my cousins know, but other than that, no one else has any idea.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
so should be a good surprise.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, brilliant, Adam. Thanks for joining us.
No problem, anytime.
Yeah, have a safe flight home.
Thank
See
you.
you when you get back.
Enjoy Christmas.
Cheers. Thank you.